Happy New Year. The gang's almost all back together. We hope you've been keeping it classy while staying chaotic. I didn't say that right. I hope you've been keeping it chaotic. I hope you've been staying chaotic while keeping it classy.
God,
Man, you know how it is, right? Like you take a vacation, you're gone for a little while, you come back, it takes a minute to get resituated. We've been on a elongated hiatus. Is that English? A prolonged hiatus.
There you go. That sounds better.
Wow, I can't even speak right now. But yeah, Happy New Year. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday and were able to ring in the new year with some great intentions. I won't say New Year's resolutions because intentions feels a little bit more
better.
I can't think of that word again.
I don't know what you're thinking of. Sounds
feels more like an exclamation point, like a word for an exclamation point. You know, like it's just the right move. Well, anyway, all right. So my name is Nina.
what?
If for any reason you are new to this podcast or you're just catching up, Victoria's here.
Hi.
And we were just stalling a little bit. She made it.
Goodness.
The gang is officially now back together because our good friend Ashley Lola Ryan.
I almost fell off a chair.
I saw that.
Just being
Okay, we're
weird.
good.
No, it's cool. Like we just started a minute and 26 seconds ago.
Oh, so you guys have been working hard.
Yes.
Also, I love that the bottle of booze I left here the last time we recorded is still sitting here and you never tried it.
I think about that every day,
scared
but
to
for
try
whatever reason, lately in the morning, I just haven't been feeling any booze.
I mean, that's not a weird thing. Well, lately in the mornings, I don't feel like drinking.
For me, it's kind of a thing
Oh.
because normally I love it. Day drinking is my favorite way to go,
Yeah, day drinking, but well, I guess you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
right? That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I hear you.
Ash, I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
Well, you guys, I didn't know you guys even still worked here. You were gone for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah. Well, one of the weeks we were in Atlanta, so we were working, but then we did get kind of a prolonged vacation.
Yeah.
So far, I've started off really not speaking English correctly, so
Okay.
this is going to be a fun adventure.
Work in
Okay,
progress.
good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I got 3 days off, so
That's fun.
we're in the same boat.
Okay, you know what though? I don't feel bad for you because you are the person that goes to Mexico in the middle of the year. You get to take vacation at normal times. We have to save our vacation to the very end of the year and take it all off at the exact same time.
Yeah, that part. Well, you do get to do cool trips though in the year.
We do.
just
Yeah.
all together.
We do. We're going to Jamaica next week.
Oh, okay. So
so we're not going to.
We
Wait,
can-
no, it's not next week. It's the week after.
Well, we can pod next week, but we leave. And yeah, we'll be gone
Saturday.
the week
So yeah,
after.
I don't feel bad for you. Although then in May when you're working, I will be in the Bahamas.
Okay. Well, you see,
Yeah.
I tried asking Brad off to go to London.
That's
in
our
the summer.
executive producer.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. And he just laughed at me. He's like, Victoria, you realize the only way you're getting vacation is if anyone else takes vacation. I was like, what? Seriously? He's like, yeah, you're not going to get that off. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's nice.
I think he power trips on you because in the reality of it, wow, here we go again. The reality is you get all the days off that you want.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Like, so your whole show you can only all take vacation together.
No, I mean, we can take vacation. We just usually
It's
don't,
easier.
especially since we're kind of a newer show. Granted, the Jubal show's not new,
Right.
but us as a whole, we're new. So you just kind of hit the ground running and try to work out the kinks. But I think we're getting to a good place.
Did you say granite or granted?
Probably granite, honestly. Probably granite.
That's what my friend Emily says. Take it for granite. And I was like, oh my God, another person that says it. And Emily listens to the podcast. So shout out, Em. I know you're just fist pumping in your car right now because someone has validated take it for granted.
Well, it sounds like you and I should hang out because clearly we have a lot in common.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just easier to say words the way they come out, you know?
Right. No, I mean, that's usually easier. Yeah.
Wow.
I try saying words the way they don't come out.
Let's
That
go
would
back
be
to
the opposite.
Let's go back to the beginning. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
2024.
I need Ashley to move like a little bit that way. I'm just because of the cameras. I'm sorry.
Am I? Are
You're
we
like out of the shot.
Oh, that was purposeful.
Oh, okay.
I'm
oh,
just
did
kidding.
you want? Oh, I was like, if you want, you can. But I just looked at
No.
it right now. And I was like, sorry.
I love how you produce. I'm sorry. Can you please
But-
move over here?
Do we actually use just for the promos? Or like
Just
the
like
little
social.
clips? Yeah,
Yeah.
social media stuff.
Yeah, we take little clips and stuff. So if you don't already follow us, you can at Classy Chaos Pod across all socials. This is not like a promo. This is just kind of like a get reacquainted. How do you do your New Year's?
See,
Ash?
now I can't see Nina at all.
Yeah, you can move a little more this way.
Okay, because I'm like now I'm literally just talking
Right there.
to a block.
Well, Nina can also move the computer screen.
No, it's like this stuff too, the microphone and the other cameras. How do we do our New Year's? You're asking?
Yeah, like not necessarily the celebration, but like, do you go into the new year with intentions, or you're just like, it's another day, let's work?
I
What?
I go in. I will say like it's not necessarily the New Year; it's just the post holidays, right? Because I'm like enjoy the holidays, eat what you're gonna eat, drink what you're gonna drink, have fun, live it up, and then be back to normal after the New Year.
Got it.
So I'm not like dry January. I have to work out every day.
No, yeah.
I'm never eating a carb because by February, when you're doing all those things you said you weren't going to do, then you automatically feel like a failure. And I like to set myself up for success, not
Yes.
to fail.
Me too.
And then be disappointed in myself, which is stupid. Why should I be disappointed because I ate a potato?
Yeah, you shouldn't be.
No, I
They're
should be like, that
facts.
potato was damn good.
They are really good.
Yeah.
There's some health benefits to spuds too. But also,
The what?
don't you feel like
Spuds.
spuds?
It's a name for a potato.
Who
Oh.
calls it a spud?
I mean, a lot of people. We have a new kitten named Tater Tot, and my nickname
Oh,
for her is Spud.
I saw that.
Yeah, she's
I've
cute.
Never heard of it. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got a new cat. Whose idea was that?
It was a joint effort.
Aw.
It was Mark had said kind of no. Palmer really wanted a guinea pig or a cat, so then Mark was like, maybe a
pig.
cat would be better. Like, and then we convinced her that a cat was a way better idea than a guinea pig because you don't have to clean a cage.
Yeah, that's true.
And we used to have 3 cats, and we only had 1, and our dogs. So we were like, we're used to multiple cats, and we think our cat would like to have another cat buddy. And so Mark had said, I'm just not ready right now. I'm just not ready. That was on a Friday night. Then Saturday morning, he sends me a picture from the Humane Society website of Tater Tot. And I was like,
Aw.
what are you doing? And I was like, well, that's a really cute cat. And then I was like, so are you now back on board for getting a cat? And then he just starts sending me gifts and emojis of potatoes and tater tots.
That's cute, though.
So I called him and I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here because he was not at home. I was like, am I supposed to go get a cat right now?
So were you? What did he say back?
And he was like, I don't know. This is your decision. I'm trying to golf right now, which he wasn't even golfing yet. He was just trying to make it so that I was the only one that made the decision and did the final deciding.
But he already did because he picked out the cat.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
exactly.
say, he
The
picked it
second
out.
he gave some sort of approval, it was on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So now you got a cat.
So we went and got Tater Tot, and she was 2
Aw.
pounds.
Oh,
Aw, that's
Yeah.
so cute.
She's big now, though. She's like 3 pounds.
how much is Mimosa weigh?
Hey.
This is Victoria's thick cat.
Slim,
I thought you were
thick.
talking about an actual mimosa. I was like, how do you know how much a mimosa weighs? It depends on how big the glass is.
Well, in this case, it's how big the cat is.
No, Mimosa used to be a tiny little baby, like 2 pounds. But I believe now she is a little closer to 8, 10.
Oh, that's still
10.
small.
Is it?
My cat Pua is 16 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, he is a beefcake.
Oh, I love big animals.
Yeah, he is adorable.
I was going to say chubby things, but
And he's got really chubby things.
like chubby babies,
Yeah.
chubby puppies.
He's got really furry paws, and he like tucks them under like this, and then he like is like this.
A little loaf mode.
Don't use that video, or I'll murder you.
Just save it for the archives.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we randomly got on the cat train there, but so yeah, I just think New Year's,
I was like,
set yourself up for success.
I like that too, but I also like taking a walk back because I feel like there's so much that we need to catch up on. So I don't have an agenda today.
Okay.
I just kind of want us to catch up and see what's been going on. Like adding a cat, you have a new member of your family. That's pretty big.
Yeah, and she's kind of changed how Bunker and Pua both act.
Ooh.
I'm sure
Yeah.
the family dynamic is
It's
one
everyone
to
is
be
out of
seen.
whack. Everyone wants to eat all the time now, and Pua's giving her baths. It's a lot, and
Oh,
Bunker
that's so
thinks he's her mom.
If you listen to that out of context.
Well, you got to
Come
do
here,
what you got to
Pua,
do.
Give me that bat.
You got to do what you got to do.
Man, Victoria had quite an adventure too.
Oh yeah, what happened?
am I telling the story about my dog?
Yeah, so we'll get there. So then first she went to Mexico, then she
That
came
was very
home and
fun.
she had adventures with animals too.
What happened?
Well, it wasn't. It was just because we went to Atlanta, and my plan was I wanted to go somewhere because I had vacation, so I took it. I was like, I want to go somewhere, so I packed 2 bags, one that I checked, one that I just was a carry on, and I had winter clothes because my plan was either to go to New York or to go to London because I want to go to London so freaking bad, but I don't think it's smart to go by myself. So I ended up deciding like last minute to go to Mexico instead.
By yourself?
No, with a friend.
Okay.
But it was with
I was like, that's a worse idea, actually.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was like with my friend, two of my friends. One of them was getting engaged, and so I technically kind of crashed her engagement. But they said it was fine. The guy did. And so I went there instead, but I had to come back to Seattle, grab my passport because I forgot that, and then repack a bag with swimsuits, and then go to Mexico. Mexico was very fun. But my friend who I went with, not the one who got engaged, she has now told me that she's giving up hard liquor because she doesn't like how it makes her act.
Oh,
Okay.
good. Mhm.
And that that's pretty much it.
She's not going to stick to that. I think a lot of people.
I think she'll stick to that one. Hard liquor?
I think if you don't like the way it makes you act, like I had to give up doing tequila shots at 2 a.m. because I was already drinking, like when I was way younger. This isn't, I'm
Those
not
are
saying like,
fun.
oh, this was really difficult. But you know what I mean? You make it that you're like, where did my bad decisions start? With the
Tequila shots.
tequila.
Okay, well, you can blame it on the tequila. And let me tell you how many times I've said that I would stop drinking because I didn't like how it made me act.
Oh my God, you are
Do you have
struggling.
any right now?
Yeah, do you need some?
I might, how it made me act. But the reality is going to get deep. It's not the alcohol. It's how you feel about yourself. And so when you drink the alcohol, then everything gets out of whack. Unless it's for health reasons and like she just doesn't like that feeling, which is fully understandable.
Yeah, that's not it.
But to that point, I just think people make a lot of bold statements come January. You're like, I am never going to eat carrots ever again.
I mean, I
That's
made that.
how it's gonna be.
I made that promise like 20 years ago.
Did it work?
Yeah, they're the devil's food.
Oh.
I didn't know
Yeah.
you felt that way.
Oh yeah, my version of hell would be stuck in an elevator with U2 music playing on repeat, and all I can eat are carrots.
Wait, YouTube or
U2, U2, like
band.
the band U2. Oh my God, you don't know who U2 is?
She didn't know who Boyz II Men was
Oh
earlier
my
this
God.
week either.
I'm so lost. right
Motown Philly.
It's
Come
kind of
on.
honestly, it used to like hurt my soul when we would find these gaps where there were just so many cultural differences.
now.
But do you know
Wait,
who Bono is?
there's a song. I always thought it said U2, but I'm just now realizing I think it says U2.
Well, now I think it's just funny.
Yeah,
I don't know what
but
song it is,
U2 is like one of the most successful bands of all time. I have hated them basically my whole life because I think they just always sound the same. And then when I lived in LA, there was a cover band called U4 who was actually
though. Oh, I love that.
and they all thought they were actually U2. So then it just made me hate U2 even more. So yeah, my version of hell. Only eat carrots, stuck in an elevator, and U2 music is
She's
On
definitely
repeat.
thought about that really
Wow,
thoroughly.
no
Mine would be
kidding.
like Nickelback though. I can't do Nickelback.
love
I don't know.
Nickelback.
It'd be like if you heard Nickelback, you'd be like, never made it as a wise man.
Yeah.
While you're sitting in the
I don't
you'd
like
at
it.
least sing along.
I don't like it.
And this is how
No.
you remind
No.
me. She knows Nickelback.
That's
What about
such a
Creed?
random poll.
What if
What
you
do
had to
you
listen to
mean?
Creed?
Who's the
Maybe
movie?
Can you take
Oh, I like that
me?
song.
Yeah, but that's the only song, right?
Right.
What if you had to listen to all Creed all the time?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think I've heard any other Creed songs, so
I don't
that
think
might
I-
be an adventure.
It might be one you might not want to take.
I thought it was a movie. The guy who wrestling.
Well,
It is
that
also a
is,
movie.
yeah. Man, you work in music, right?
I think we should start smoking weed before we do these because, oh my
I
gosh.
don't know if we should.
It sounds like maybe it'll do the opposite and like get us a little bit more dialed in.
Make us smarter. I don't know that it will.
That's what you want.
I don't know. But okay, keep going, Vic. There's
Yeah.
one story you
Oh, yeah.
really got to hear.
I'm ready.
actually.
Okay.
So, yeah, you
so
came
basically, she's giving
back
up hard liquor just for
That's
how.
that's not the part.
Yes. No. Okay. You want me to just skip to that?
So then she gets home to San Antonio where she stays with her family.
I stay with my mom because my parents are divorced, and I sometimes I go to my dad's, but I have like my room, my high school room, and everything at my mom's house. So I go to her house, and my older brother still lives there, and he has a dog. It's a Basset Hound. It's a really cute dog, but it chews on things, and that's why I have like a baby gate in front of my door.
Okay.
Well, I don't know at what point the baby gate came down, but Christmas morning, I woke up. I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, Santa's coming. Like, let's go. And then I rolled over and saw
I'm terrified.
I saw my vibrator chewed up on the ground. So the dog basically ate my vibrator.
Okay. And a
And-
lot.
So Santa was the only one coming.
So wait, but also you brought your vibrator to your parents' house?
I said the
Wait
same
a
thing.
second. I was not going to be home for like 3 weeks. It was like the mini travel one.
So you're just gonna sit in there in your room with your mom being like, Victoria, would you like me to make you some hot chocolate? Mama, That's basically what would be happening. That's not a good.
Oh! This is Victoria's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What if she opened the door and walks
Whoa, first off.
Pop off.
No.
Actually, I really don't want to think about you doing that so much, but making your sounds was really
in?
funny.
It was really fun. And also, I don't want to think about you doing it either, but I'm more just thinking about your poor mother.
Yeah.
Okay, my mom is downstairs.
And your brother was in the house too,
When?
right?
I
'Cause
didn't
he
get
had
to
his
use
dog.
it. It broke.
No, but I'm saying he would have been
Oh,
with the dog.
his room's right next to
Oh my God.
Wait a second. I think that it's a,
Okay,
it's a
but-
valid question to ask her that why she brought it to her parents' house. But then, all right, so you've never taken care of yourself while other people are around?
I'm not my family members.
Well, they don't know. My
I mean-
door's normally closed.
I
I don't know
mean,
how the
yeah.
dog got in. I was really, that's
Yeah.
why I was so sad.
And why is it that he found only that? That's
That's what I want to know. Why go for that? And I did also try to see if it still worked after.
Oh my God. With dog chew holes in it.
I just wanted to see if it worked.
Be a
and I was
different
like,
sensation.
Ew. It's
Well-
ribbed for her pleasure.
Yeah.
Ew.
A little, if you think about how dogs teeth, it's a little kind of spiked, actually, in some areas, probably.
Yeah, so it'd have texture.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it didn't work, so I couldn't use it.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's so funny.
I wonder if it turned on while the dog was chewing it.
Maybe that's why I kept chewing it, because it was
Yeah.
fun. It was like a bone that kept rolling around.
Yeah.
Ew. I don't want to think about that.
Well, next time you just have to hide it in a better spot.
I thought
Yeah,
it
in
was.
your
It was-
apartment in Seattle.
So I asked her when we're getting ready to go to Jamaica next week, right? Because
Oh,
we're
gosh.
doing another trip where we're going to be broadcasting live, and she has to get another one. And I was like, "Well, you're going to bring it to Jamaica?"
Yeah.
Well, my
But that's
cousin's going to
different.
stay with
Oh,
me in Jamaica,
okay.
so I
No.
can't. But I did take it last year to Atlanta, and I swear I heard something in the room. Like, it scared the crap out of me, like someone was watching me.
Ew.
That's why I'm scared to take it to like hotels.
Oh, great! Now every time we're on
That's
work trips and
terrifying.
Victoria goes back to her room by herself, we know what she's
Whoa!
doing.
Oh my
Mhm.
god, no!
I mean, they're all going to assume that.
That's not what's happening.
Victoria, you need to come to my house and you need to talk to my mom, because then she could have a conversation with you about it.
I don't. I'm scared for my mom
That
to
would
listen
be
to
fun.
this episode.
Oh, it's okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. RIP to your vibrator. I hope your
Yeah.
new one is just as exciting.
Well, I took a picture of it, but what also is funny is the picture in the background. I don't really have a whole lot of blankets at my mom's house, and so in the background of the picture is my baby blanket. 'Cause I just need
Oh my gosh.
It's a full circle moment of when
It
she became a
really
woman.
is. It really is.
Some people have bat mitzvahs. She has a whole blanket moment.
Yeah. Hey,
I was like, God, this
happens.
is terrible.
Sweet 16. Nah.
oh my God. Wait, why do you guys get to go to Jamaica? What, like, didn't you just go somewhere tropical?
Yeah, we were in Curacao.
Yeah.
So our station has a relationship with Sandals.
Uh-huh.
Sandals and beaches, hotels. And
That's
so,
I'm staying at a Sandals in May.
Oh, you are?
Ooh.
That's
Oh
all?
wait, the Bahamas?
Mhm.
Ooh.
Yeah, we've never been to that one
Mm-mm.
yet.
Yeah, probably only a matter of time.
Yeah, but I mean, it's exciting. It's fun. So we get to go and hang out there and experience Sandals and then share it with everybody else. So we'll be broadcasting from Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Well, it'll be fun too, though, because then you get to sleep in. So, like, you'll be broadcasting
Yeah.
later in the day.
yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to be doing stuff, but it is work. And I will say, Curacao, there was work involved.
Yeah, but I think this time we're trying to do.
Less work.
That's the goal. Yeah, that's a smart goal.
Well, sometimes, you know what? Let me tell you. One of my coaches from back in the day, I had a talent coach, and well, not me, one of my shows that I was on, and he said, your number one job as a morning show host, as a host, is to live your life.
Mm-hmm.
Your number one responsibility to be good at your job is to live your life so that you have something to talk about. If you don't have anything to talk about, then you're going to be shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, ever since then, I started to take it, a little bit differently or look at it differently because, we work our butts off so hard. You're always finding new things to do or blog or create. And that's all great. You need that time, but you have to live in order to get your juices flowing,
Yeah. Or
So-
bring your vibrator and you can get your juices flowing.
Either
I
one
knew
works,
that was
just
come
plug
around.
yourself in.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so funny. I don't have a vibrator problem, but I do have a mom problem. in kind of the same regards. So, Mom, if you're listening, you already know what I'm going to say because I told you I don't want to have this conversation every single day.
Oh.
Conversation.
So I currently have roommates, my mom and my dad, and it's really funny because over the break, I didn't do anything. This was the first time I didn't have to travel to go visit my family for the holidays. So I was just kind of chilling with my family most of the time. And one of the themes for this year, I guess, is to put myself out there. We always talk about that.
Aw.
So there's this one guy that I've been seeing that I like, actually. And my mom just will sit there out of nowhere and look at me and go, "You need to close your legs." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah," because I was unsure about something that was going on with us. She's like, "What's going on with him? Are you still talking to him?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am. You know, it's early. He's got a life and children and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So everything's good." She goes, "I don't know. I just think you need to close your legs."
Oh.
What? You need to stop having sex with people, Nina. You need to get to know them first. You should stop having sex with them. And this turned into this big conversation. And the first time we had it, I got really mad because I was like, what are you trying to say? I don't run around and sleep with people. I'm not out here just like, you know,
Whoring it up.
at all. And then the next couple times I started to think it was funny because at that point it's just like, lady, what are we trying to say here? Yeah.
Lady.
Because she has this idea, and a lot of people will tell you, you know, don't put out on a first date or any of that kind of stuff. But I like it. It works out. And, you know.
Wait, so do you regularly put out on a first date?
I,
The way you said that.
Yeah, I was like, hold on.
no, I wouldn't say regularly. I don't have first dates often.
When you do,
But when
then
she
do you
does-
put out?
I like kissing on first dates.
Yeah.
I like to make sure that a kiss happens on a first date if there's an attraction because that tells me a lot.
Yeah.
And I tend to move faster than a lot of people emotionally, not just physically. Like I read a room really fast. I can get a sense of a person really fast, super empath. And I don't know, I read things
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes faster than most. And that's part of the reason why my mom's like, stop, you know, whatever. But no.
Okay.
To answer your question,
was-
no, I
yeah.
don't regularly put out. No.
It was just the way you said it. I like
Yeah.
to put out on a first date. I mean, good for you if you do like to. That's totally fine. I just was like, wait, did she just say that?
no.
Okay.
No, that's not how it works.
Just wants to make it clear.
I am here to judge. So if that's what you do and that's your method, that's fine.
Papa.
That's try the Nina method
Try the Nina method. Open your legs.
and see how it goes.
Yeah. Good luck.
That's not the Nina method.
Okay. I didn't think so, which is why I was genuinely surprised when you said it.
But it's still an awkward conversation to have with your mother.
Oh, yeah. No, I would not have it with my mom.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think there's a lot of moms out there that would do that. But mine and I we have a different type of relationship. I guess we're just real open.
Oh.
I think
wasn't-
if I didn't
wasn't
have a
expecting
9-year-old, my mom would probably think I was still a virgin.
I think
If
that
you didn't have a
If
9-year-old.
I didn't have one, she'd probably still think I was a virgin.
I mean that's probably the right thing to assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you don't, I mean, just like I don't want to think about my parents having sex, I don't want them to think about me having sex.
Right.
Yeah. So let's just all assume no one had sex and we all got here by some miracle.
Oh, by those birds.
Yeah.
Storks.
Storks came by.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's easier that way.
It-
but then
it's at least easier on your mentals.
Yes.
there's just some things that you can keep that some things that are personal. Dang, speaking is hard today. Then she goes into my bathroom and for whatever reason she was going through some drawers and in my drawer I have they're like yeast infection pills. Like I had a yeast infection a little while ago and I had to take these pills to clear it up. She walks into my room with the yeast infection pills in her hand. They're called the Killer, by the way,
Oh.
because it's the low Bosworth ones.
I've never had a yeast infection, so you're looking at me like I would know the pills.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't get them often.
Well, about as often as she
Well.
puts that on a first date.
With the Nina method, you might take
No,
precautions.
that's not what I'm saying.
If you use the Nina method, you'll want to stock up on killers.
But it worked, actually. This is not an app.
Okay.
But she walks into my room holding up these pills and she's like, "What are these?" I was like, "They're for yeast infections." She goes, "I know how you got a yeast infection. I'm not dumb." I didn't tell her. She said it to me. "I know how you got that. I'm not dumb."
Oh,
Why didn't you
gosh.
tell her they were like special Advil or something? Like,
Because I'm grown. I don't need to lie to my mom about anything. It
No
is
point.
what it is.
Although I probably would have said, oh, they're vitamin C pills.
yeah, exactly.
I guess I could have. I just have this thing where I can't lie. I'm really bad at it.
Yeah.
Oh, go you.
No, and
So-
I you're right. I probably wouldn't have really lied, but I don't know. I
would've.
also
It's the adventure, man.
Yeah, that is an adventure. I'm like, I also just don't know how I would react if my mom walked in holding yeast infection pills.
It actually was kind of irritating.
You're like, why are you going through my bathroom drawers?
Yeah. And then after the fact, I was just like, okay, this is strange. These are conversations I didn't really expect to have. But when you have a roommate, I guess it's just kind of inevitable,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So
Well,
that's what holidays look like now when you don't travel. You're there the whole time. You get the talks.
You get your mom
Yeah.
body, your yeast infection pill.
that seems fun.
It was.
So
Great.
did you guys make New Year's resolutions or something like that?
I'm not a resolution person, but I like the idea of choosing a word.
Mm-hmm.
And we did talk about this on the Jubal show a little bit, but I chose bold.
Okay.
This isn't the first time I've chosen
I thought
bold.
you chose bad bitch. You
That's
didn't
two
say-
words.
That's what you said to me
Well,
when I said
yeah.
bad bitch. You go, it's 2 words. And so then I said bold.
We did have that. I did say that.
Oh,
Mhm.
look at that.
So
Apologies.
bold. But the reason for bold, though, it's like, you know how sometimes, and Ashley, you would fully get this because you apologize a lot,
Mhm.
right? So when you take up space in a room or you have an idea and it's legit, it's probably the right thing to do, but you apologize because it was maybe delivered in a weird way or people are looking at you funny, still digesting it. And instead, you're just like, oh, I'm sorry, but like, whatever. So bold. I meant to do it. I'm doing this. It's how it is.
Yeah.
So I just want to take up my space.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I apologize for being in people's space constantly.
Oh, why?
I don't know. It's
I mean, I do it too.
yeah. I
But-
apologize for things literally out of my control. I had nothing to do with it. I apologize for speaking sometimes. And Mark will look at me, why are you apologizing?
It's just one of those things that comes out. I don't know that I'm actually really sorry or that I'm insecure. It just,
It's
Comes
like
out.
a crutch or
Yeah.
something. But something I can't really control. You know what I mean?
yeah, totally. But yeah, I don't want to be sorry. I want to make like calculated moves. I mean, really for me, like
Ooh.
a big thing is my business, like outside of this, like building brands is.
You're killing it, by the way.
Thanks, girl.
Yeah.
I got to figure that out, but we'll get there. So yeah, that was mine. What was yours again, Victoria?
Mine wasn't a word. It was a
Oh, it was a motto.
yeah. I heard on TikTok someone made the motto 2024 the plot.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so that's what I picked because I wanted to reinvent myself this year.
Oh.
I don't really know into what or how
Okay.
or yeah, that's
Have
it.
you started any reinvention yet?
Well, I do believe I've stopped coming to work dressing like I'm going to the mailbox and believe I've dressed a little more like I'm coming to work.
Okay.
I've decided to take out biker shorts from my work wardrobe
Okay.
unless they're with an outfit that's cute. Then I'll allow it.
So, but were you regularly wearing bike shorts that were with an outfit that was ugly?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Oh, and you put it like that.
I mean, it
Well,
wasn't.
that's what you just said. It was-
yeah.
unless it's with an outfit that's cute, like to imply that you were doing the opposite.
Well, it's funny because like morning show uniform. Wow.
Attire?
Morning show uniform is basically like stretch pants, yoga pants, whatever, sweatshirt, whatever. Because
Yeah.
when it's that early, you want to get as much sleep as possible and not worry about what you look like.
Well,
when
and you
get
want to be
here.
comfortable because who knows how long you're actually at work.
Totally.
Yeah.
So I mean, I didn't think the biker shorts was that big of a deal, but
I started getting a lot of crap from my mom.
Okay.
She's like, Victoria, you got to put your best foot forward. You got to like look presentable.
we have mommy issues.
And I would say too, like they always say, dress for the job you want.
yeah.
But I'd say if the job you want is in morning radio, then stick with bike shorts and leggings and sweatshirts because that is what everybody wears.
Or I mean, if it's like you're trying to be a bad bitch producer, which you already are,
Oh, thanks.
you know,
Yeah.
you can
Then
still do that. In
you
bike
can
shorts.
wear sweatshirts and leggings because I'm a bad bitch producer and that's what I wear.
Hell
I did wear
yeah.
that yesterday. Leggings. God, they're so comfortable.
I wear them not every day. Sometimes I'll wear jeans or sometimes I'll wear like some other kind of pant.
You know what's funny? The days that I wear leggings and my hair up in the office, the salespeople call me Ashley often.
Yeah. Well,
Really?
I have a uniform.
Has anybody called you Nina? No, right?
No.
Everybody calls me Ashley.
Yeah. No one calls me Nina because they're like, oh no, she's not put together enough to be Nina. And then on the days Nina's not put together, they're like, oh, there's Ashley.
Ashley.
Oh, that's not what I meant.
Oh, damn.
I'm wearing sweats today, y'all. It's cool.
I mean, that's the thing though, is sweats are totally okay. You think about how it's not like you're wearing sweats from, sorry, Victoria, I know this is going to seem
Uh-oh.
lost on you, the 90s. You're not wearing like, just the cinched ankle and the cinched waist. And I mean, yeah, some of
That's
those are
back
making a
in.
comeback, but it's
Yeah.
not just that. And if it is that, then it comes with like, it's got a cute tank top and it's got a cute matching sweater, sweatshirt. And it's a lot more stylish than it was where you're just like wearing frumpy sweats.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not frumps.
No.
We're just comfy.
Yeah, we're comps.
Cute.
Yeah.
Comps, not frumps.
Bad bitch comps. What's up?
Yeah.
So aggressive.
I think I'm on one today.
Go you.
You might be, and I'm the one drinking.
What is yours, Ash? We know what ours was. Do you have a word or a motto that you want to take into the year? Just to like hold yourself accountable as you move through your classy chaos. Huh.
Honesty.
Oh.
Are you not usually honest?
I am honest
Oh.
with everybody else, but I am not always honest with myself.
Oh.
So I'm going to be
Damn.
honest with myself.
I like
Okay.
Yeah.
Like even the positive stuff?
Yeah.
Because
That's the where I'm usually never honest with myself.
That's what I'm
With the
saying.
I'm very
positive
hard
stuff?
on myself. I don't like to give myself credit for things. So it's going to be all across. Allow myself to be proud of myself when I do something great,
Right.
and allow myself to recognize where I can learn from something.
Mm-hmm.
And allow myself to be honest with my emotions and my thoughts and recognize that that's okay to have.
I love that.
Go you.
Yeah, thanks. I just came up with that on the fly. This whiskey's really working.
But that's probably the way to go because it's what you're feeling right now is what you probably need to focus on. And before we wrap this up, our executive producer, Brad, said something really interesting that somebody had shared with him, and I want to share with you guys about how people act at the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Pay attention to the people that you're around most and see how they act because that's how they want to be. You know what I mean? At the
Yeah.
beginning of the year, people start acting the way that they want to be, whether they keep it up or not. It's just an interesting way to get to know the people around you by seeing what they're trying to do or how they're trying to be because that's what they really want, you know?
Yeah, okay. I see.
I thought it was an interesting experiment.
It
I
is.
like that.
Hopefully you stick to it, but if you don't stick to it, then maybe it just wasn't meant to be.
I don't really know a lot of people that I'm not around regularly, though.
What do you mean?
Well, I feel like the phrase, like I've got all the friends I need. I don't mean that in like I don't want to make more friends. It's that the friends that I make come in naturally and gradually, right? And or have been there for a long time. So you're going to get to know them over a long time.
Yeah, but it's even the people that you do know. Because, I mean, we're constantly evolving and changing.
Yeah.
I mean, even you making that conscious effort to be more honest with yourself, that's something that I'm going to notice and probably catch you at like a time when you're doing it and be like, Ash,
Yeah.
you're lying.
Yeah. Call me out.
Yeah, I totally will.
Okay.
So, stuff like that. So it's not just new people necessarily.
Okay,
It's just
that
it's
makes sense.
anybody that's around you. Like, look at your boss. Like, let's look at our boss and see how he's acting because that's how he wants to be. And
Like
that's-
a dick.
Ooh.
Just kidding.
Actually, I love our bosses.
I do too.
And I'm not just saying
That's
that.
the only
It's-
reason I
it's
feel
so
comfortable
great.
saying it is because they also would probably laugh if they heard it because obviously
They totally
they are
would.
not even close to that.
At all.
It's like the most relaxed, easygoing, positive, supportive workplace.
I'm so
They really
thankful.
are.
So thankful. After being so many places that aren't that way, you really get to see who you get to be when you're supported. So
Yeah.
if you're not in a supportive environment, that should be one thing that you look at. Oh man.
But don't call your boss a dick.
Probably don't call your boss a dick. I was trying to say that's probably something that you should look at evaluating because you will change immensely in a positive workspace, life space, any space. That
Hey, that was-
toxicity's got to go.
You said that perfectly.
Thanks, because it's been hard today.
Well done. Well
Let's
done.
go.
Well, we're back in full swing and so happy to be with you guys. Thank you for listening and stay with us because season 2 is officially underway.
Oh, yay.
So whatever you're doing, make sure you stay chaotic. Damn.
But keep it classy.
Was I right?
Yeah, I think so.
I was.
I love that
Wow.
we don't actually know.
It's the same concept. Be classy and chaotic and you will win at life.
Yeah.
That works.
Okay.